Shalom, shalom. Slakia. This is your brother Yakal Laha Kwatazah or Ashah from Wichita, Kansas. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Harakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the men of Great Millstone, the men of GMS that rule well. Those are the true prophets of the Lord, if you want to believe that or not. They have the true breakdowns of the scriptures, okay? And peace, love, and citations to the hopeful elect. Um, uh, the topic of this lesson is going to be about the shooting at the Kansas City Super Bowl parade. People dying at the parade, man. There's mixed stories. Um, on the number, on the amount of people that died, that got shot, how people got shot. You know, what kinds of people, as in like children, men, women. It's mixed up. You know, there's different stories, but people died at the parade, at the Super Bowl parade. And there's some videos, you know, going around too. Uh, but yeah, man, the topic of this video is gonna be about that, man. It's foolish. People shooting each other about grown men, playing football. These same people that are shooting each other, all right, over football. Slack over a football game, over football, a football team. These men are these football players: Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelsey, all right, Pacheco, uh, Rice. Like you know they're getting paid millions, man. All right, their families are taken care of, man. But they're not going to be, they're not taking care of your family. They're not paying you. They're not paying off, your car bill. They're not buying you a house. You know, you're still broke, man. You're still in debt. You know, you know, getting your car repossessed. Getting kicked out of your house. Dealing, living paycheck to paycheck. You know, getting sick. You know, in debt. Like while these men playing football, you know, you know, they're getting paid millions, man. You know, they're not helping you out. All they're doing is they don't even care about you, man. They want to avoid you. You people. They look at you people as peasants and vermin. You know, you know, because that's who we are in this land, man. In this world, in this kingdom, this country. We're technically slaves, peasants. All right. Working minimum wage jobs, man. Working paycheck to paycheck, barely uh, surviving. You know, while these men, all they're doing is playing football, man. Getting paid millions. And people are, and you Kansas City Chiefs fans, are shooting each other over these same men. You know, that have, that ain't helping you at all, man. You know, these people are invested in men that don't do shit for them, man. All right. They barely even acknowledge their fans, man. All right, all they only think they mama, the position that they're at, winning Super Bowls. They don't even think you fans. Oh, this is for you, Kansas City. They barely even do that. They don't do it all the time. And these football players, Patrick Mahomes, they don't give a damn about you, man. They don't know you. If you see him in public, oh, Patrick Mahomes, they try to avoid you, man. You know, and you people are shooting each other over this, man. Shooting each other over these men. They don't give a shit about you. You know, people, are invested in football, in the Super Bowl, in their favorite team. It's childish. It's weird, man. Yeah, I watch football. Yeah, I root for, I was rooting for the Chiefs, but like being so overly invested in it, crying, shooting each other, wearing all these football jerseys, having these memorabilia, man caves, but hey, if you got the money for it, have your own man cave, have all the memorabilia that you want if you got the money for it, man. As long as you're doing this truth, as long as you doing the will of the Lord, hey, you spend your money however you want, man. I'm not telling I'm not going to tell another man how to spend his money. You know, as long as you're doing the work of the Lord to the best of your ability, you do whatever you want. But these people, are in debt, spending, their whole paychecks over, a signed, autographed Patrick Mahomes jersey. Slovakia, give me a moment. Or, they're just, they're shooting each other, or they get into brawls and fights over a football game, over a football team, man. Yeah, I understand you drunk and whatnot, but bro, it's a football game. This ain't these people are idols to them. These football players, these NBA players, these celebrities, they're technically idols. Men turned into idols. All right, and what does the Lord hate the most? Our people worshiping idols. If it be a man, if it be a statue, if it be a picture, if it be a false god, you know, the Lord hates that. He only wants you worshiping and bowing down to Him. You know, giving all glory, all honor to Him. All right, and these people are killing each other over the goddamn Chiefs, man. You know, the Chiefs. You know, yeah, I heard that the other day. I heard people got shot at the Super Bowl parade. Uh, you know, you know, a few days ago. I'm like, I wasn't surprised at all, man. I'm like, I ain't surprised. You know, like, but like maybe 10 years ago, people getting shot. Um, at the whoever won the Super Bowl 10 years ago, the Seahawks, the Patriots, at the Patriots Super Bowl parade, uh, I would be all surprised, like, oh shoot, that's crazy. But now I ain't surprised more people didn't die, man. You know, and I know I'm not fear mongering or wishing death upon people, because but for really, the way the world is, the way the minds of these people are, I'm surprised. I'm surprised more people didn't get shot. You know, people. This place is crazy. The minds of you people are upside down, man. And the scriptures say, the love of many shall wax cold, and it is, man. People is nothing to for people, to people get shot at the Super Bowl parade now, man. It's not even a surprise no more, man. You know, for me it ain't. Because people die for many reasons. Every day there's somebody dying. At least one person dies, man. You know, you know, and people are worried about people getting shot and killed at the Super Bowl parade, man. Look what's going on in the Middle East. Yeah, the Palestinians, they're not Israelites, but look at them, man, getting bombed during the Super Bowl when nobody's looking. And that's on purpose. That's tactical. How do you say it? That was pre-planned. A whole bunch of people. I believe it was a city, a refuge for Palestinians. All right, uh, for refugees. They were all packed in the how do you say it? Rafah. If I'm saying that right, Rafah, Gaza. Over 1 million people were concentrated there because it was a refugee uh, refuge for those people, man. And they got bombed by who? None other than you gutter rats, you small hat, big nose people. All right, you JEWs, man. You fake JEWs. All right, yeah, Israel, the modern day inhabitants of Israel, man. All right, and you people are worried about 10 people dying, getting shot at the Super Bowl parade over who? Patrick Mahomes. All right, the Chiefs, which they won. So why y'all shooting each other? Y'all should be happy. Like what the hell? You know. But yeah, man. I'm seeing TikToks about people stomping out their TVs. The 49er fans stomping out your TVs, getting mad. Yeah, it's kind of funny in a joking manner. Hey, if you got money for another TV, hey, go ahead, man. You do what you want, man. Stomp out however many TVs you got. You know, But people just be overly invested in nonsense and bread and circus and football players that don't even know you, man. Even if you tell them your name and whatnot, they're not gonna remember you a week from now, man. You know, these people are getting paid millions, and you're not. They're not helping you out with none of the money that they're getting paid with, man. You know and I'm gonna read Hebrews 6:9. It says, "But beloved, we are persuaded better things of you, all right, and things that accompany salvation, not football, not the Chiefs, not the Super Bowl, man, not the things of this world, all right. Though we thus speak, okay. That's what we're meditating on. That's why we go out there and preach this truth, man. That's why um, we put up lessons every day, man. Okay, daily. Okay, that's why we're putting off the things of this world, man, and putting on righteousness, putting on the will of the Lord. All right, you know, because we're meditating upon being saved, man. That's what we want. We want to be redeemed. We want to be beamed up out of America. We want to get the hell out of America, man. We don't want to be here in America more. All right, we hate this place. Yeah, we really hate America. How could you, or your beloved America, America's giving you your job, you're not like these other countries, working for pennies. Mm, We basically are, man, you know. Well, we're basically just like these other countries, man. All right, you know, with inflation, with the amount of money it costs, to pay your bills. The cost of living is expensive. No wonder why we get paid more, but still the income, the amount of income people get, all right, is smaller than is stagnant when it comes compared to the how do you say it, uh, the cost of living, Slovakia, you know. So then we're basically slave. We're just like these other countries, man, slaves. You know, yes, these people in these other countries, they're in slavery, man. We're in slavery too. I'm talking about like the regular everyday people. I'm not talking about these rich Saudi Arabians, these rich Africans, these rich uh, 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 Asians, Chinese people, Japanese people. I'm talking about like the regular day people that you're looking at, outside when you go outside, man. You know, we're slaves, man. We're wage slaves. All right, we're the lower class because there ain't no middle class no more. All right, because this world has destroyed that. With the with inflation, you know, with the way of this world is going. Okay, they're trying to do away with the middle class, and they basically did. Why? To make everybody as a slave and keep the rich richer, man. All right, so they can implement and make the RFID micro C hip, the Revelation 13 and 16 mandatory to take. All right, because the NWO, the New World Order is going to be if you don't take that C hip in your right hand or your forehead, you know, uh, you're not going to be a part of society. You're going to be ousted from society. You're going to be killed or sent to a FEMA camp, a concentration camp, man, a FEMA camp. All right, okay, and you're not going to be a part of society, man. All right, and those who do take it, they're going to be a part of society. All right, but they're going to be extremely enslaved, man. Yeah, they're gonna survive and be part of society. Everything's gonna be fine and dandy for a little bit, and then bang, World War III happens, and then bang, the nuclear missiles are shot off to hit America, man. And you people who took that thing, all right, that micro C hip, are gonna be destroyed, all right. And those who didn't, all right, the Lord's going to preserve them. I'm talking about the elect that didn't. All right, because there's going to be heathens that didn't that don't take the micro C hip. That doesn't mean they're going to be saved. Heathens aren't going to be saved. There's going to be Jakes that don't take the micro C hip, and they're not going to be saved. They're still wicked 2/3, man. All right, but the elect, they're not going to take that Revelation 13 and 16 in the right hand or the forehead. They're gonna, the Lord's going to preserve them, man. Or if they die, they're going to be risen up first in the kingdom of heaven, and we're going to meet them in the chariots. And the elect that, and the elect that the Lord do save, they're going to be, beamed up into those chariots while all hell breaks loose, and the nuclear missiles hit America, man. Okay, okay. While at the same time, you people are worried about the Chiefs shooting each other over the Super Bowl parade, man. You know, Jake is out of their mind, man. Uh, Second Timothy 2:4. It says, "No man that worth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that we may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier." All right, and that's who, and that's us, man. Us. You the servants of the Lord. The men who are doing this work. All right, the men of GMS and the followers of the men of GMS. Okay, all right. The Lord, we're compared as soldiers, man. The work that we're doing is, we're solitary. All right, the word soldier goes into a solitary man. All right, because we have a solitary life. Most of us, compared to the rest of this world, it's like it. We're separate and solitary from the world, man. We're not shooting each other over the Super Bowl. We're not overly invested in our careers, in the things of this world, in our families. We're invested in the Lord, man. Okay, all right. We're not entangled with the things of this life, man. You know, we're not going to be shooting each other, or bearing up arms, or fighting over a damn football game. Patrick Mahomes, which don't give a damn about us. We're invested in the Lord, man. All right, we're getting ready spiritually, mentally. All right, all right, because the wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of those times, and what times? The times of Jacob's trouble. Okay, that's what we're doing. We're we're getting as much wisdom and knowledge and understanding, man, and getting built up spiritually for what? For the kingdom, for Jacob's trouble, man. All right, uh, so we could be saved, man. All right, that's what we're preparing for. Uh, I was gonna get this one out because I watched what's the name? I watched Mahalalia's video over the same topic, man. Okay, and he was going into how do you say it? How the game is rigged, man. The Super Bowl, just football, the NFL in general, it's rigged, man. You know, these sport, it's everything. You could just tell it's rigged, man. All right, and really, the Super Bowl and the NFL, it's not how it used to be, man. All right. I remember watching football, in like around 2010, 2009, 2010 to 20 like 13. You know, uh, they used to play different, man. They used to hit different. They used to tackle each other. They used to, play different, man. You know, it was actual freaking football, man. And it was probably rigged to a certain extent, scripted to a certain extent, but it's not how it is now, man. All right, I see these NFL games, especially in the playoffs, man. Motherfuckers don't even tackle, bro. They avoid tackling Patrick Mahomes. All right, they let him, or they try to tackle him, and they let him uh break those tackles, man. All right, I seen a whole bunch of goofy ass shit, man. you know, the Lions and the 49ers game, and the Lions were going crazy. They was up 28 to 7 to 10 or something like that in the first half. All right. I'm like, yep, the Lions going to Super Bowl this year. And I told myself during the halftime, like, if they don't win this game, you know, I wouldn't be surprised, man. The NFL's rigged. I'm like, I have a feeling the Niners are going to come back. You know, but yeah, the Lions, they were catching every football. The running back was going crazy. And they have one of the most mediocre running games. And their running backs and their offensive line was going crazy on the Niners. You know, they was catching everything. Jared Goff was going crazy. Their defense was fucking up the Niners. And then third quarter comes around, and the Lions could not catch a football. You know, right in their hands. You know, they had tougher catches in the first half. You know, you know, and then the third quarter comes around, and the Lions don't know how to catch a football. You know, three and outs. They can't run the ball for some reason, and then the Niners, they turn into prime Tom Brady, the Patriots, man. You know, 2000 they turned into 2007 Patriots. You know, and then the Lions want to start catching the football at the last drive, and it was too late anyway, man. You know, I'm like, yeah, the football's the NFL's rigged, man. You know, because they wanted the Niners and the Chiefs. You know, Brock Purdy. You know, it's scripted, man. You know, Mahalaya was showing a commercial or a satire, NFL satire about the game being scripted, and he's like, yeah, it's true anyway, yeah, it's satire, but it's smoke and mirrors, it's that uh, Hungarian dialect, or how do you say it? They speak the truth to you, but in a different way. All right, see these devils, these elites, these Freemasons, they have to tell you the truth, but they do it in a way, they do it in a mocking or funny, comedic fashion, man. All right, that's why Comedy Central, they say they goof around, they they make jokes around, on certain topics, political topics, things of this world. All right, dark humor. All right, because they're telling you the truth, but in a joking manner, you know. So, so when you hear the truth or see the truth, it's fake to you. All right, you're like, oh no, that's not real. That's just a joke. The football, NFL being rigged, that it ain't. It's not rigged. It's just a joke. So yeah, man, I'm gonna end it off right there. All right. Hope this was edifying to the hopeful elect. Just a little rant on the Super Bowl. 10 people dying or however many people dying at the Super Bowl parade. Just a little spiritual rant. All right. Call Allah Yabashim Shai Bahashim Harakakwadash. See you in the next lesson. Until next time, I'm going to say Shalom.